Please give a big round of applause for Zach Lamplugh.
And I realized the other day that I'm kind of like, I'm a freelance TV editor living in an apartment in the big city. I live with a cat named Booger and my Asian girlfriend. I went to a pretty exclusive event. Went to an anime convention. And we dressed up like superheroes. Like I said, she's Asian, keep up. I dressed up like the Flash, and she dressed up like Catwoman. And then we both took the public train to the convention. Because the Flash and Catwoman have a lot of powers, Foresight's not one of them. And this little kid walks up to me, and he goes, "I know what you are, you're the Flash." And then he walks like 3 feet, and walks up to her, and he goes, "I know what you are, you're Chinese." Alright, I've been Zach Lamplugh.
Please give a big round of applause for my very good friend, Mr. John Michael Bonds.
I'm a ginger, I have red hair. I've been bullied for it every day of my life. Yeah. The one thing that's ever made me feel attractive, people are like, "Oh, look at the ginger kid, he doesn't have a soul." It's like, that's very clever, ha, you know? And you learn to let it roll off your back so it doesn't hurt, but it's always going to sting because he's still your father. It sucks, but I get to decide what kind of nursing home he goes into. Yeah. You're the one that uses beatings instead of food. 6th row, up on the top. Hi, Pop. Revenge is mine. My name is John Michael. Have a fabulous evening.
Everyone give it up for Mr. Brian Emond.
Thank you so much. A lot of people tell me I look like I ride a bike. I don't. People are like, "I've seen you somewhere before." I'm like, "Do you think it was on a bike?" They're like, "Yeah!" I'm like, "It wasn't me." Right? I've been watching a lot of karate films, and I have thoughts about gun control now. Like, maybe if we ramped it up, you'd see a few more kung fu cops hitting the streets. I'm just saying, what's cooler to watch? Like a crackhead getting busted, getting shot through the door, or finding out that he's one of the 7 secret masters. Beats up 12 cops in a fun way. They're not terribly injured. They're doing the stuntman roll around. They're like, and they're still fine. And then he parkours out of the apartment complex. It's a movie I'd rather see.
Give a big round of applause for Kinane, everybody.
I don't even care, like that Scientology thing came out. I mean, like, Scientology, it's fascinating because I live in LA, so I live around it, and it's weird. You can almost understand, like, oh yeah, it's just some weird Hollywood scam, and that's why people go in there, because it's connections with Hollywood. But I don't even care. Like they don't do anything to me. They got a big weird building in one of the neighborhoods, and they tuck their polo shirts in. That's weird. And they have clipboards. But every few years I get a halfway decent Mission Impossible movie, so whatever. I actually felt bad. I didn't feel bad for the I felt bad for the security guards at Scientology. because they have the weird CIA type guys with the earpieces and they'll harass you. But then they just have bike cops around the buildings. They're just regular rent-a-cops. They're just dudes that like, we could be at a mall, but instead we're here. And so they just run. And they had to shoot a guy. And I felt, a couple years back, a guy pulled up in front of the Celebrity Center, the hilariously named Celebrity Center of Scientology. A guy pulled up in his car, went in the trunk of his car, pulled out a samurai sword, and charged the front of the building. Not even like charged, not even like. And you know, like, they're already security guards at Scientology. You know that wasn't an easy judgment call, because they already see weird shit all the time. So they had, at some point, it was just like an argument, like, you shoot him. This could be a thing that they do. I don't know. I thought they came here a week. That could be the leader. I don't know. That's it for me. Thank you.